For this video, you're going to need a foam roller, preferably something for your knees, as you're going to be down your knees quite a bit. So if you haven't got a carpet, pop something for your knees as a rest, and bench, and most likely something like a broom handle, or just something relatively long. If you've got like a mobility handle, you can use one of them. So we're going to be working on upper back and shoulders, a little bit of chest for this. So first of all, really simple one, cat camel. So you're going to push your chin to your chest, bring the shoulder blades apart, hold for 5 seconds, and then head up, shoulder blades together. And you're going to complete those 5 times. And once you've done that 5 times, just drop back into child's pose. Periodically, we'll go into child's pose just for rest and as just a focus on progression and how everything feels. So every time we go back, it should feel a little bit easier on your lower back, a little bit easier on your hips, a little bit easier on your shoulders. Just a 20-second hold, and then we're going to move on to the next exercise. So next one, grab your roller, and we're going to thread the eye of the needle. So the roller is going to be, I'm going to stop this real quick, the roller is going to be in between your shoulders and your knees. You're going to put your palm facing upwards, and then you're going to start on your knuckles, and then you're going to roll this roller through here. As you do that, you look through here at the same time. Hold for 5 seconds at the end. And complete 5 times. Once you've done 5, move to the other side, complete the same thing. Should be feeling this in your scapula and your upper back. Once you've done that, just take a second, and we're going to move on to the next exercise. The next one is a little bit trickier to explain, so we'll stop the video, and you're basically going to do a press up from your knees with a reach. So if you watch what you're doing, you're going to do 5 reps. You're going to put the hands on the roller, you're going to go all the way down, and then you're either going to push directly up and then reach like you're doing the camel of the cat camel. That's quite a difficult one, so to make it easier, you go down, and then as you press, you just press backwards a little bit, but you still do the camel from the cat camel. So you're going to do 5 reps. You're going to push down, and then as you push up, you really relax your shoulder blades back. So they're the easy ones. When you're pushing backwards, if you want to make them more difficult, you just push up rather than back. Do that 5 times. Then relax. Have a shake out of your chest. So just give yourself basically a hug, up and down. Really try and release. And then we're going to go in and do it again. If you found those really easy, you can even try them on your feet, which I'll show in a second. But these on your feet ones are pretty advanced, and also really good as an exercise on their own. Push up and upper back. If you feel at any time you need to drop down, continue. You're looking for that chest and thoracic mobility. Again, the second set of 5, once you've done it, just give yourself that stretch out, really big stretch. Nice and dynamic. Alternating hands if you want to, but as long as you're feeling that pec stretch on the outside of your chest, that's perfect. So next one, you're going to need the bench press, the bench there. Bench press, the makeshift bench press. Just pop your elbows on the bench and try and get your head to touch the floor. That's the cue you're going to use for your triceps, as well as traps and upper back. Just breathe into that as much as you can. The more you breathe, the easier it becomes. When you're comfortable, do exactly what I'm doing here. Just straighten your arms out and do the same thing. Just going to hold that same position in 15 to 20 seconds time. We're just going to drop one arm. So drop an arm and just relax. You put that arm on the floor as support if you like. Leaning into the left side or the side that isn't on the bench. And swap arms. And once you've done that, let's just go back into child's pose. When you're comfortable, just slowly move your way out of child's pose in a second. then we're going to move on to the final exercise of this routine. This is where you're going to need your broom handle. Clear some space in your living room. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the roller as well. So you're going to need the roller and the broom. And basically what you're trying to do is just, this is quite an advanced movement. So please do what you can. If you feel like there's any discomfort at any point, ease out. So you're trying to get your upper back onto the floor before your bum. And then your arms are going to be reached out in front of you, holding the roller. So you lift your upper back onto the floor. Rollers on the upper back. And then we're going to get into position. There. Looks quite uncomfortable. And it can be. But what you'll see is as you take big breaths, your thoracic is really going to open up, your upper back is going to open high, and your bum should slowly start to drop towards the floor. After about 20 to 30 seconds, you can either adjust your hands and bring them in a little bit, or you can adjust the roller further up or down the back. But we're looking to be passive with this one. Don't force it. Take your time. Find that position. Take deep, long breaths. Slowly ease out when you're ready. More than welcome to stay in that position for a little bit longer. If you're ready, just on the floor, give yourself a big hug across your chest. Straighten your legs out. Take a couple of deep breaths and then slowly bring your arms down to the side. And then just hold this position here for as long as you feel like you need to. You'll feel your upper back might have tightened up, it feels like. But that's why this relaxation here is really important, because you can take big breaths and really take your time during the movement and feeling everything relax out. Once you've done that, that's that routine done for the day. Take 5-10 minutes, just relax afterwards and then crack on with the day.